gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. But I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
Released new surveillance photos of a suspect wanted in the deadly shooting of a local singer. Jalil Foy was shot and killed last month while sitting outside of his mother's home. Eyewitness News reporter Carrie Corrado joins us with the very latest on the search for his killer and reaction from a block captain who knew Jalil very well. Carrie?
Yuki, good evening. Police are trying to get these pictures out everywhere in hopes someone may recognize the man and the car he was driving.
We just hope that they get whoever did this, because it's not right.
Police are asking if you know this man or recognize this 2014 Maserati with Pennsylvania tags. He is a suspect in the murder of Jalil Foy. Last Wednesday, the 27-year-old brotherly love singer was shot multiple times in the torso and neck as he sat on the front steps of his mother's home on the 1800 block of Sigel Street in South Philly.
And these kids with these guns, and these guys with these guns, and these girls with these guns, they think that they're cool and they're tough. I want to see how tough they are when they look into Miss Angie's face after they killed her son.
Following the shooting, Foy's grief-stricken mother and council member Kenyatta Johnson held a peace walk. They walked together through the neighborhood in an effort to stop the gun violence.
We have to stick together and we have to end this in any way we can.
Block Captain Sarah Legacki says everyone in the community is still shaken by Foy's murder. She says police even spent time on Sigel Street in hopes to bring comfort to residents after the gunfire erupted. She has a message to the person who pulled the trigger.
I just tell them to man up. Man up. You thought you were tough doing this. Let's see how tough you really are.
So here's the suspect's photo one more time. If you know him or the car, you are asked to call detectives right away. You can also leave your information anonymously through the tip line. Detectives say they do not have a motive. They are just asking the public for help at this time. We're live tonight. Carrie Corrado, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
Carrie, thank you.
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Frederick Douglass, where a shooting just took place. And as you can see, it's a pretty rough area. So I'm basically risking my life reporting on this madness. So make sure you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Like the video, hell, share the video. And make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down in the comments section to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this son violence in the streets. I'm Jenquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
In South Philly to remember a life taken entirely too soon. A man in town for the funeral of a murdered friend, shot and killed. And he had just moved away in the first place because of increasing violence in the city. Here's our Shawnette Wilson.
A young man whose family says he left the city here where he was born to get away from violence, but returned for a friend's funeral only to be shot to death.
They took my baby from me, my heart. I don't want to live the next day because of this.
It is gut-wrenching, makes you sick to your stomach to hear the piercing cries from this mom.
Stop the violence. Stop! You killed my baby!
Kathy Camp, overcome with grief, speaking during a balloon release this evening for her son, 26-year-old Diniar Camp. His father, comforting her, could not speak. Police say they found Diniar shot to death around 12:30 Saturday morning on the 1900 block of North 19th Street. They say a loaded gun was also at the scene. Diniar's mother says he had moved away from Philly and was only back to attend a funeral for 26-year-old Jalil Foy, a member of the Philly music group Brotherly Love. Family members of Foy, who talked after his murder, say he had also moved away and was back in Philly visiting family when he was shot to death last Wednesday. Cam says her son was a musician too.
He left it because all the crimes is going on and he was losing friends day in, day out. And he was tired and he didn't want to be the target. And you target him.
Today, police released this picture of 22-year-old Marcus Whitehead, who they say is a suspect in Camp's murder.
I'm not going to rest in peace until this man get justice. He needs to be punished for what he did.
Family members say Camp wasn't in the streets, loved singing different genres of music, and read the Bible daily. Ariana Camp is his wife.
I'm so glad that we could all come together and honor his memory. And, you know, I'm just so glad everybody's here to support him and what happened to him was just really sad.
Camp's mother is urging anyone who knows where the suspect is to turn him in.
It hurts me and I cannot sleep, I can't eat, I can't do nothing without my angel. I'll never hear his voice again.
In South Philly, Shawnette Wilson, Fox 29 News.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Guess what? I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. But I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.